Hey everyone, in today's video I will be going over my top 5 best TWR 2022 models. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so starting off, let's start with the trucks. I really like the Troublesome Trucks, especially these ones, mainly because Thomas Wooden Railway has never made much Troublesome Trucks, which kind of sucks as I think they're really underrated and they're really fun for layouts and stuff. So I hope they make more in the future. But yeah, I really like these models as I think the variety is really cool. We haven't had a Troublesome Truck with paints before, which is pretty cool, and I love that he has a face. His face looks really pissed off, so I think that can add a lot of cool storytelling features, which is nice. And I really like the Troublesome Trucks with crates as well, as it's very basic and you can get a whole lot of them and add them to a freight train and they would look super cool. So yeah, that's what I think about these guys. I also have a review that I made a couple of months ago, so check that out for further in-depth and analysis. So yeah, pretty cool models, and let's go to the next one. Alright, so in the number 4 spot, we got Kenji. I really like Kenji because he looks like a classic Thomas Wooden Railway character. Not like classic as the 90s, but classic more like anywhere from like 2010 to like 2018. I really like him because of that factor, and I really think he was just really well made. A lot of people probably wouldn't have him in a top 5 spot, but I just think the details and everything about him just is brilliant, honestly. Like, sure, the wheels might be a bit chunky, but the coach, his body, the purple skirt, the detailing, it's perfect in my opinion. So yeah, I really like Kenji, and that's why I think he deserves the number 4 spot, because he is just honestly just one of the coolest new models in my opinion. Alright, so in the number 3 spot, we have Rosie. I love Rosie. She is a very cool character in my opinion, even though she doesn't have much of a character. I just really love, I don't know, it's just something about her makes her very unique. I like how she models her character and her personality after Thomas, and she wants to look up to Thomas. And this model did her character and justice in my opinion, because she looks phenomenal, even better in person honestly, and she's a lot better than her Thomas Wood model, and it is so cool to see her in a back, like with her domes and her extended cab. I never thought we would have like an accurate red Thomas Rosie, or Thomas Wood Railway Rosie, pardon me. So I think she's really cool. I would definitely recommend getting her, as she is very cool, and just the details, and like just honestly, like, she's here for a reason. Like, she is just such a nice model. Looks like it would be like a classic Thomas Wooden Railway model. It looks like a Mattel model, honestly, kind of like how Kenji's looks. So that's why I think she deserves the number 3 spot. Very underrated and a really cool model. Alright, so in second place we have Gordon. I love Gordon. He is such a cool model, an even better character honestly, and I just think this model does him justice. Like, this model is phenomenal. To some good things about him is the dome. I really like that dome. He's never really had a big dome before because of the constrictions of old Thomas Wooden Railway with being simplistic and whatnot. So I think the big dome looks really nice. I love his facial expression. The indignity look is hilarious, and I love having him in layouts. But I just love like the extra length and all the other details that wasn't on the previous Thomas Wood Railway models and Thomas Wood models. So yeah, I just think he's like really extra detailed. The wheels look really nice on him as well, which is surprising because sometimes the newer wheels don't look as well on like some engines, but the wheels really just make him look more like a giant honestly, and just make him look like this big proud expression. So that's why I think Gordon is the number 2 and the second best engine in my opinion, because he is just a beast, honestly. Like, he's just a phenomenal model. Alrighty, and last but not least, we have Henry. I adore this model of Henry. He is so cool. I love that he has, like Gordon, the correct dome. He has that other, I wouldn't really say dome, but it's like a plastic part. I forgot what it's called. It's like the square dome kind of neck near to his on his boiler. I don't know what I call it, but it looks really cool. And yeah, I just think this Henry, hands down, best Henry model ever. The details that these new models have is amazing. I know I've said details a lot in this video, but these trains just look phenomenal. But yeah, I think Henry deserves the #1 spot because they put so much time and effort into him, in my opinion. The tender is correct. The firebox is correct. He has his 2 domes. He has the correct wheel arches, the correct wheel configuration, and a really good face, and a awesome funnel as well. So there's really not much more you could really ask from him. So that's why I think he deserves the #1 spot. Alright, so that was my top 5 best GWR 2022 models. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit of a different one. I am using an editor for this one. Don't expect that all the time, obviously. You know, editing can be a pain in the butt, so I try not to edit as much of my videos as I can. I know that kind of sounds cheap, but I try to go for a more of a old-fashioned approach with my videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you guys want to see more of these like top 5 or just any of these like type of videos in the future. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys again for watching. It's Neil Fanny Teen signing out.